Hey SOW community, this is Zalon coming at you with another SOW video. And in this video, I wanted to show what my orc strategies are for leveling up star level of some of my top orcs. And of course, I have a regular groups that I have specially picked out of orcs that go out on orc jobs on a daily basis, and I keep that up every single day. But after a while, they accrue so much glory that you have to dump all that glory into your top orcs or the ones that you're working on at that time. Just because after a while, they do get to a point where you do eventually you do lose some occasionally and have to resurrect them, but you do want that glory to go eventually to your orcs. So after a big enough, a long enough time, I should say, it is nice to dump that glory. So here we go. I'm going to start with some leveling up to 5 star. So here we have Glob Wraith Killer. He's at 5,300. And also Hosh Bowmaster's at 1789. Now he's going to need a lot more, but I do have some orcs that have a decent amount built up. And then here we have Lurtz the Beast at 5,000. So the three of these, I should be able to get them all to 5 star here with all of my other feeder. And I see all these bubbles right here is because they have tons of glory and they need to get rid of that as soon as possible. So here we go. We're going to do some dueling of orcs. Now, typically what I do is I don't want to have to duel them all individually against my high level orcs. So what I do is I duel them against each other and then have only one battle to exchange the glory. So I do have a couple. I had a couple level 30s that I kind of left along the way. As I was leveling up my groups of orcs, think of them like classes, like in school. Each class that I was bringing in, I'd bring in like 4 or 5 orcs and a couple. And this is all from the very beginning of the game of playing, as I figured out what skills were a little bit better than others. Some orcs went to the wayside as I continued to level up others. So, some of the ones that I let go to the wayside that I did level up, I have been using them, as you can see here. Hosh, who devours, and Gorf Lucky Shot, and Garn, who flees. I've been using them to collect a whole bunch of glory along the way, because the higher level and the higher star you have compared to the level 1 stars that I use most of the time, because they're cheap on resurrecting them. I also do use them, the other ones, to fill space every once in a while. So here we go. We're going to do some battling. Let's see. Garden Fleas, we'll put you in. And we're going to do these all very fast, so please stick with me. Skip. If anybody dies who isn't supposed to, it's okay, because they're not my main orcs. Majority of these ones that I'm killing right now, I'm going to be all resurrecting them. It's fairly cheap to do so, because they're all level 1s. So, see how much glory we can accrue here. It's like, oh wow, yeah. 3,000. We need a little bit more for that one orc who has a good amount missing. I think we'll do... Okay, wow, so... Please, Let's see. Now, with that done, we have to give Cloud Wraith Killer. I think he only needs 200, so he should be easy. Hosh Bowmaster, he's the one we needed to get a ton for. And then Lurtz the Beast only needs 500, so that's nice. Okay, so let's line those guys up with appropriate orcs that have enough glory to get them to the next star level. And Glob. And he needs the 200. So we'll just do... Now, you know what? We have to do... Oops, I shouldn't have backed out all the way. We're going to put these two together. A lot. Quick math. Okay, now... Glob Wraith Killer. Now this should be good. Guza Ura Killer against Glob Wraith Killer. Of course, Glob's gonna get him. Now we have the appropriate amount for him. And then we will also, you have to make sure you have a ton of dominance to be able to raise their levels as well. Now we also need, he needs like 500, so we'll put him against Koth the Wise. Nice. Alerts wins. And then what do we got? We got Gorf Lucky Shot. 3,300. Let's just see, is that gonna be 5? But that won't be enough. Right, you versus one of you. There we go. Now, with 39, Hosh Bowmaster should be alright. He's got all the pluses too, so he should be totally fine, as you saw down there at the bottom. Nice. So Hosh Bowmaster now has exactly what he needs. So, with what we did, Glob is good, Hosh is good, Alerts is good. Maybe, let's see if we can get Hurts the Carver up. Well, no, he's a 42 now. We're going to do... Maybe get the 7-star up. I'm going to make sure we finish all this off right now, and then we're going to do the Mass Resurrection. So, Ruddock, you, Hosh, and then the Elf Killer. So it's 5,800 right there. So let's see if we can give that to one more Orc. We might not have enough dominance to level up, so. But we're going to send it to the 7-star that I have. He has a minus, so I wonder how he's going to do. No, he still got it. Nice. He's going to be working on getting to his, well, not 7-star, 6-star. That's my highest orc that I have. That was one of the Christmas orcs. Now, we will go back to the roster, and now it's time for... There we go. Glob. And Hosh Bowmaster. That turns to 5-star. This is a lot of long time, I don't have enough time in the game. There is another tactic that you can take and go in and do 5-minute work jobs and collect dominance that way, or glory that way. I typically don't have the time to do something like that. If you do, going in and doing short glory jobs and then resurrecting is actually not that hard. It is not that bad, and you can collect a lot of glory that way. Using lower orcs, but I just don't have the time to grind glory that way. So this is the best tactic I find in the book to get them up as high as possible. As you can see here, I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven 5 stars. And one of those, the 49, is one of the Christmas ones. So, and then that goose, a 6 star, is again one of the Christmas ones that they had in the shop for 1 gem. So they were just ones that I had to pick up. Now, with that done, now I have a whole bunch of nice, powerful orcs that I can continue to level up and use in battle. The more that you have, the better off you are. As you can see, I have a 5,800 resurrection. Doing those constant um, uh, what's it called? The easy doing the constant easy work job all the time with no or not it's no risk. That one always gives a lot of resurrection coins. Plus, like I said, I don't normally spend them on a regular basis, so we'll start with the ones that I did today. You'll see here on the expired, they will all be roughly around the same time. So it starts right here. So we'll just resurrect these, the easy 35s. And typically after that, what I do is, even though I have the room and I have the ability to resurrect the more expensive ones, like the 347 and all the rest, I typically will leave them in. And as I need more filler, because occasionally I don't have enough to fill all the orc jobs. And in that case, I resurrect them. But for the most part, that was their last jobs that they were going to be doing for me, because I've been using them to, like I said, to accrue a lot of glory to help me. But this is how I use my orcs for the orc jobs, and I want to show exactly how I post the orcs now for their jobs, and this is what I do on the daily basis. Now, all the orcs that I'm really trying to level up and trying to accrue the most, and obviously are some of the most powerful ones that I have, I usually put them in. Now, also, when they have the blue numbers underneath, that also means they're going to accrue a lot of glory as well for going on the missions. I'm going to see if I have any other orcs that I'm trying to get up to 5 star, which this one I am. And that may be it for right now, because everyone else doesn't fit the profile. So I may be trying to move some of the other ones, like my favorite, the amputator, up to 6 star. And then we send them off, and this is all daily routine stuff for me. So I just want to show. Now also here, I just go straight to the end. When I say the end, is right where the 1 stars meet all the rest of the and that's where you'll find all the ones that are highlighted in blue, so it's very fast to go through. And I only have 4. Now this is where I was talking about needing someone to fill. So we're going to pull one more of the orcs out of here. Pull out Garn who flees. And we'll be able to finish this. So like I said, all the blue ones. And then I would just throw in Garn who flees, and then that's done. And then the raiding party. These are all low risk, no medium risk or anything like that. And I always use ones that are blue that would typically get more glory than anything else. See, the white ones only get 4, but I'll still send him out. Actually, you know what? I want to go against what I always say I do. Because, like I said, that's why these orcs were always good. And that was a bill collector. That's why we didn't see a number that I knew. All right. And then, like I said, we just throw the last ones in. And I also throw in I'll throw Roger again anyway. And that's it. Send them off. And I do that on a daily basis. So I hope that you have a good roster. If you have another strategy that you would like to use to get your orcs leveled up as high and as quickly as possible, I also, of course, go through periodically when any of the gemstone events come around and make sure that I'm constantly leveling up. Oh, I don't have enough dominance. Constantly leveling up as many of the orcs as possible with all of the extra bonus grog and that you're getting through the gemstone events. So thank you SOW community for tuning in, and I will be back again soon with more SOW content. I will talk to you guys all again very soon.